Hello everybody guys, and welcome back to another LEGO Minifigure Showcase from BrickByBrick, and today we have Scrooge McDuck from the LEGO Disney Minifigure Series 2, and he's one of the more classic characters in the series, I guess is a good way to put it. He's the one and only Scrooge McDuck, and this is based on his, I believe, original DuckTales appearance, which, that's a pretty good look to get. I was kind of expecting to get the red outfit of him, but I'm glad we got this one. And he does come with two accessories. Just to start off with, he comes with a little cane, and he's got his #1 dime, which is a good print there. It's exclusive, and because Disney Series 2 did feature extra pieces, you do get an extra one when you buy this minifigure, which is cool. And this is also, besides being Scrooge's lucky #1 dime, it's also the first time we've gotten a 10-cent coin print in LEGO, excluding the gold pirate coins, which isn't really 10 cents, it's just a gold 10. But yeah, I think the level of detail on this figure is really good. He does have some arm printing on both arms for the little red bands there. He's got some side printing on his legs, which they do a really good job with his feet there. They're on dual molded legs, and prints right around the side, and it wraps around perfectly. If we just move that out of the way, you can see that works really, really well and lines up just right. And the orange is well printed on there. It's a good level of opacity. There's a little bit of weirdness with the white right there, specifically on the hips, but it matches pretty well. It just has a very, very slight bluish tint. But, all in all, for LEGO's current printing, light colors on a dark colors issue, that's pretty good. And, the coat does wrap around the sides, again, pretty well on both sides. And he has a tail. But the cool thing about that is that they actually printed the sides of the tail piece so that it just shows as blue from the front. Previously, with all the duck tails and any kind of tails that they've done that are inserted between the legs and the torso, they've just had whatever color the tail was is what shows on the other side. This is the very first time they've changed it up a little, and I actually really like that. I think that was a really good touch. Nice attention to detail. Obviously, it would have been distracting to have just a white line going on here. And yeah, I think that they made a very good choice in printing that. He does have some slight printing on his torso, but the level of detail isn't super high, which, makes sense because it is based on a cartoon, which was relatively simplified in style. And he does have just the one little button up there. And his head is a brand new mold, which features a brand new mold of top hat as well that attaches via mini peg hole. And it's got a little bit of curve to the front. I don't know why necessarily. I don't think that was a feature, prominent on Scrooge's top hat. But, if we separate that out, the headpiece, looks pretty good. And they could use that for, what's his name? The professor dude. Ludwig, right? That was his name? Von Drake, I think. But they could definitely get by with using that head for him as well. But yeah, I think that it works well for Scrooge, and the top hat fits in pretty nicely. Wraps around just fine, and his beak is well done all around with the printing, the molding, whatever, and the coloring. I think it's probably dual molded, but I don't think there's a way to tell. Oh, you can't tell for certain that it is dual molded. If you look inside the head, you can see that it's orange in there. And the printing for the eyes is good as well. But overall, I think that this is one of the best figures in the series, Disney Series 2. I think that the level of detail on him is pretty good. He's a really cool character to get. I wasn't really expecting to see Scrooge this early on in, Disney series. I think there were more characters that I thought were more likely to happen, but I'm glad we've got a Scrooge here, and I would not be surprised if Scrooge here is one of the characters that they reuse in the Disney direct-to-consumer set. I'm not expecting it particularly, but it wouldn't surprise me if they reprinted his outfit to give him the red one. And, they would reuse the molds here. Similar to what they did with Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Daisy in the first series, where they introduced the molds for characters in the CMF series and then reprinted them with different outfits in the full-on Disney Castle set. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little minifigure showcase. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below. I do have the full Disney Series 2 set of minifigures, so I will be working on a review for that, which will come out shortly-ish. But, for now I figured I'd get out this video because this is one of my favorite figures in the series and one that I felt was most necessary to take a look at. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys all next time. Bye, everyone.